And just to defend myself, another reason I won't ask your question is because the guy behind me is cutting me off. So I've got one more question, and I've got like 20 more great questions. So it's not me. But there are 3 questions on similar matters. The first, and they're basically on jobs. And Deborah Lee asks, California lost hundreds of millions in revenues and thousands of jobs when a federal judge cut off water to the central area in order to protect a non-native bait fish, the Delta smelt. Now a second round of water cuts are being urged. What will you do to restore the water and bring back jobs? And then Bernard Weitzman asks, why is Congress, both Democrats and Republicans, unable to work with the, why are the congressional Democrats unable to work with the Republicans to pass the necessary legislation to get more jobs and improve the economy? And then Michael Powelson asks, why have you done nothing about unemployment in your district? And then one more from Bruce Darian, will Congress take an action to stop the exodus of jobs to China?
All right. This is the closing series. All right. I'll go from number 1.
Richard said I had one more question to ask, so I threw in one more question.
I reject the notion that I haven't gotten jobs for the unemployed in my district. I will be happy to give you a detail of projects started as a result of the stimulus program and other legislation we've passed here in the 28th Congressional District. Still got a long way to go, very serious problems. I'm telling you, it'd be much worse were it not for a number of these activities. We talked about one just earlier on the 405 freeway, but throughout this district, both in education and in construction jobs, and a number of projects are in place because of the legislation we passed. Secondly, we got to take a different view on this issue of jobs and trade. In the 1980s, this is about the China question. In the 1980s, everyone thought we would have the semiconductor industry would be out of America by the end of the 1980s. Japan was going to take it over. We engaged in certain policies. We created a national corporation called Semitech. We provided tax benefits. We provided joint research projects. We changed the antitrust law so people could work together, and we saved that industry for this country. We have to do more of that now. Our future, America's future economically, without a manufacturing base is very dismal. The green jobs and the green technology offer one tremendous potential. Efforts to find ways to finance these small businesses are also critically important. And you shouldn't be able to have easy access to our markets for your products when you are stealing our products in your country or creating other barriers. You can have trade without being unfair trade. So I'm very sensitive to the issue of maintaining our job base here and not letting China run away with everything. Oh, the smelt, yes. I have to check a little bit here, but I believe that federal court decision has been modified. There's been a significant increase in water releases in the Central Valley, and the situation is not what we feared 6 months ago. That's my understanding.